and welcome to Anything for the Podcast, where everything and anything goes. My name is Willie.
My name's Chris.
And I am Memo.
And we are joined today by the hairy, bearded man known as Victor. How you doing, Victor?
What's up,
Dude.
guys? I'm good.
Hello. Welcome.
5 months of facial hair and accidentally buzzed a little piece trying to fix. So I have a little patch that's just bald.
On
which side?
Shave all this off.
Right here.
Oh, right under your ear?
Yeah, it looks really stupid. But,
Oh, dude.
and my mask doesn't cover it either. So
I'm super jealous of his beard. I wish my beard would grow as full as that. God damn, dude.
it's not even full. It's kind of just, it's like
But
my
it's
cheeks
long,
are
so
bare.
it's long, so it looks good though.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want a heavy metal beard.
Like a Scott Ian.
Even more, all the way down to my dick, just where I can,
Who's the bassist from System of a Down? Who has that? That has that shit braided all the-
He does.
where you're sitting at the dinner table, am I braiding my beard or am I jerking off? You'll never know.
Oh my
I want
God.
it down that low.
You want that stimulation without trying. You just gotta nod your head up and down a little bit.
Tickle it a little. When I walk by you on the bus, just tickle you a little bit.
Really quick, Memo. Right before we started, can you just bleep out what I said? Because I know we were recording.
I will.
I will. Leave that part on, but up to the 2 syllable.
I'm sorry, that was just gold.
Come on.
That's not your fault that
Oh
Trader
my
Joe's is
God.
racist.
No. Hold on. They got in trouble because just like every other fucking thing that happens, well, not every other thing, there was a group of people on Twitter who were very upset.
It's 3 people.
Who
It's always 3 people on Twitter.
who shop at Trader Joe's themselves because they can't afford Whole Foods. That's all that happened.
Fuck Whole Foods. Unequivocally fuck Whole Foods.
Have you seen that Portlandia episode where he's on a bike and he's like, Whole Foods is corporate America.
Oh yeah. I saw that.
Bike on your left. He's always blowing that goddamn whistle. So funny, dude. I love Portlandia. Jesus Christ.
So what's new, Victor? What you been up to, man?
Nothing. Trying to survive.
I feel you on that, dude.
Yeah, it's
hard.
I started growing this beard because I was like, oh, okay, I'll have 2, 3, 4 weeks off.
Mm-hmm.
And it's now been 5 months and I just don't know what to do with myself.
No, I get it, dude. I want to. I always say I want a clean slate and just shave it all off. And every time I do that, I'm like, why the fuck did I do this? So now I'm just want to shave this part, but keep a little trimmed goatee. I feel like that would be good.
Oh, you want to walk around looking like Tony Stark?
Yeah, actually, now that you mention it, man.
Yeah, Chris is Iron Man. Dude.
My problem is I just feel like I look stupid no matter what. I look stupid with the beard. If I go clean, I look stupid. It's just
Nah, dude.
Yeah.
The hell?
Handsome
I feel
young
like I
man.
can respect bearded Victor more than non-bearded
It's just
Victor.
the baby face.
yeah. I feel like at the office I got no respect as a baby face, but also, I don't really command respect
But then
in
I
most
feel-
places.
I feel like at the office that we were, because if you don't know, Victor and I worked at the same office until the Rona hit and we were working from home. But I feel like that when you have a beard, they kind of just don't want to talk to you. So it's not more respect. It's more I don't know.
out.
Yeah, I don't even know if I want to deal with this
Dirty
guy.
Mexican.
Yeah, that's why I would always keep it try to keep it cleaned up when I was in there. But
Yeah, when I have a baby face, I look like I'm gonna cry at the wrong word.
Did you have the beard maybe a week over there, or you had facial hair for maybe a week?
I started because on the weekends I work at Universal,
Mhm.
and I worked at the Simpsons ride, and so they don't let you have either. You gotta have perfect groomed and trimmed facial hair, or no
Right.
facial hair at all.
Right.
So they furloughed me 2 weeks, 3 weeks before they kicked us out of the office.
Right.
So when Universal's all right, just don't come in until further notice. I'm
Uh-huh.
okay, I'm gonna use this as an opportunity. So by the time we left the office, I did have a little bit, but not what I have now.
I remember when it happened to you. You're
goes on
like,
my
Willie, let's just not shave. And then I tried it for a month. I look stupid as fuck. And
Do you
just
grow facial hair?
I do, but it
He's
just looks
starved.
fucking retarded.
Oh my
I
God,
really
what-
want to say. I've never seen you.
And that's how it's gonna stay.
One time.
One time, dude, I let it grow out, and it was just patchy and long. I'm just like, this is so stupid.
You look.
And everyone was just like, oh, that's how it's gonna look in the beginning. And then I was like, all right, I was like, fuck it. And then I went
Lies.
out. And then I went out to the bars. I'm just like, nope.
Nope, not
The
gonna work.
moment I got home, I'm like, nope, ain't happening, bro.
You know what? It reminds me of that one meme. It was it was like back in high school, you let guys with this kind of facial hair break your heart. It was
like
just,
a little.
it was just like a little like pencil stat, not even a pencil, like 5 strands on each side of the lip, and like
one time I just left a mustache on, like no like bottom part of where my chin is. I just left a mustache. I looked so fucking chunty, dog. Like,
I was gonna do
it
that
was
too,
so
and I looked
bad.
at myself, I was like, I look like a cop.
Yeah.
I look like a cop.
Like a full porn stash.
Yeah, I was like, no, because mine is like really small and thin, anyways.
Yeah.
And then what happens with my mustache, and I hate it, is right under the nostrils. It's thick. It's like bush.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
and
it bushes up right there,
Yeah.
and then it kind of like curls in, so it looks like like you know, spiders have their like tarantulas have the fangs,
Yeah.
kind of just like the 2 big fangs.
Yeah.
That's what it feels like. I have 2
You would,
tarantula
you would
fangs.
look like you would come and clean my pipes.
He's looking like one of the Mario brothers.
I was like, where were you going to clean your pipes?
I've seen that porno, dog. I'm a fan of that one too, dog. Hell yeah, dude.
Hey, you look like you got some sewage problems. I know how to fix that.
I got my pipe cleaner right here.
Yeah, I got my drain on.
I go deep in them pipes, dog.
Yeah. I got my snake ready to go.
Yo, so you know we went golfing the other day at Weddington.
Oh, that was
Oh, yeah.
bro.
embarrassing.
Okay, so look, me and Chris had this conversation last night.
Mhm.
Okay, and he'll speak his mind right now.
Absolutely.
I beat Memo in 3 holes, and I've never seen this man so irritated. And then I realized, because he was talking shit the first 2 holes, right?
Mhm.
Thinking like he's big badass Tiger Woods over here.
I wasn't talking shit.
No,
guys.
Memo.
Memo.
I've seen you golf. You talk.
Memo's
shit.
had a really bad weekend.
Okay, all right. So look, listen.
And if there's anything I know about Memo is that, like, I love you, Memo, but
No.
Memo needs to be built up. And the moment he gets built up and you push him down, it's over for Memo.
Okay,
So for you to beat him at like 3 holes, that's like the fucking
No,
worst thing that can happen.
I beat him 4 holes. I won the last hole too. So
You did
Oh,
win
yeah,
the
yeah.
last
The
hole.
first
Yeah.
hole-
He beat me 3 holes in a row, and then I won the next one, and then he beat me on the last one. Was just miserable.
So the first hole I beat him on, he was like, "How many is that?" I'm like, 4. And he looks at me with that dumbass face, and he's just like,
that face right there, Memo.
"Yeah, that face right there." And he's like, he like looks around. He's like trying to count in his mind, like, count him, fucking count him. And then Hillary's like,
Look at it closely.
Hillary's
Look
like-
at it closely.
Hillary's like, no, yeah, dude, it was 4. He's just like, fuck. the next one, you could tell it was getting to him. It was really getting to him because he was fucking up.
Yeah, because it becomes psychological.
Yeah, I was like 4. He was so fucking mad, dude.
yeah.
And then the next one when he won, he's like, yeah. And then,
Okay.
but Chris, go ahead.
All right. So like in out of the 3 of us, Memo's the golf guy, right? And by golf, I mean, how long have you been golfing, Memo?
6 months, maybe 7
All right.
months.
We've been at it for like the same amount of time, but Memo has more time to go.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
You have just. I'm not gonna say.
I got responsibilities.
we should start a little friendly Memo competition where we give ourselves 1 month, and at the end of the month, we'll play 18 over at El Monte.
Oh
All right,
yeah,
we'll
the
put
Zeus
that-
El Monte.
let's do that
Yeah,
18
yeah.
hole.
We'll hit up Joseph and we're
Yeah.
like, yo, man, this is gonna be for the podcast.
And we'll like in that
We'll do,
span
like,
of
a
the
live
month
recording.
we'll record, ourselves just going to the driving range, just practicing,
Mhm.
and then on that 18th hole we'll record it. We'll keep track
Yeah,
and we'll see who's the better
who's
golfer.
the better golfer after that?
Because honestly, dude, if I really cared, Memo,
That's the problem
Yeah,
too.
yeah.
You don't care and Memo cares.
if I really fucking cared, dude, if I really cared, I would whoop your ass.
Oh yeah.
Like,
Bruh. Hell yeah! Like let me get a set of golf clubs. I'll
dude,
hit
it's a
up
fucking
your
rabbit
friend
hole.
Joseph.
Yeah,
you'll
I'll
hit up
him
Joseph.
up and I'm like, all right, dude,
Hey,
let's
give
do
me
this.
lessons, bro.
Not even lessons, bro. Just let me go to the driving range.
Yeah.
And I'll fucking start swinging.
Swanging.
I'll start swinging, bro.
Eyes closed.
and
Swanging.
then I feel like I can whoop your ass, dude. After because
I'm open to
last
the-
time, what was it? 2 weeks
I
ago
know.
we went for the first
Yeah.
time, and I was like, you know what? I
Yo,
think I fucking got this.
No, Chris really does.
I
Dude,
think I fucking got this.
Chris fucking surprised me hardcore at the course. Like
my
his
back.
his chip.
That would be the most humiliating if you
I
beat
got
Memo.
a strong fucking back.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Boom.
No, dead ass like when
I
he
carry
was
the team,
when,
dog.
Well, Chris
got
looks
on
like he's the
green.
most in shape out of all of us here.
Yeah, he is.
Like Chris,
He
looks,
definitely is, dude.
like I don't know if you work out, but you
look at him.
Look at this.
For the
he's
people-
got the grace
look at
of a
this-
fucking dancer.
Look at this
flexing,
body,
dude.
and
Yeah.
then say that.
He's the grace of a fucking dancer. Because when I go,
Peak
every time I go on the
physical
course, I kind of
condition.
embarrass myself. Like, what did you
Yeah.
say? I have my own form.
Victor has a very, very special form, and it's he chicken wings it in the beginning. Like he doesn't do like a full like body swing. He just kind of like puts it up to his like neck, almost like he's trying to scratch his back with
Whatever
the
works, dog. Whatever
but then,
works.
But then he has enough force into it to push the ball. But I feel like like when it wasn't consistent at first, but I heard this the other day on a golf vlog / like
That's
channel.
where we're at now.
They were like, yo, if you have a weird form, but you can get the ball like on the green, just go for it, dude. You can perfect it enough to like make it in and you're good to
Right.
go. And I was like, yeah. And I thought of Victor. I was like, yep, yeah, that's Victor. And then I thought of Willie too, because his form, he can't
Here
do
we
like,
go.
he can,
Here we go.
no, because
Willie looks like he's drunk when he
I'm-
hits.
I'm confident.
Like Willie shows up to the ball, he looks down like fuck, and then he just loosely lets it go, and wherever
like-
it lands, it lands.
It's like hitting the ball's a chore.
Yeah, that's what it looks like. Like, do I really have to fucking hit the ball to
Like, oh,
play?
God damn it, dude. No,
Is there a way to play golf without hitting the ball?
You know what? Though,
I just, like,
when
blow
we
it
do
over.
this, okay. So what's
All
the
right.
date? What's the date right now?
No, from the month of September.
You guys got
So we'll
in
train all
October-
of September.
Yeah.
So in October,
Okay.
we'll figure this out.
So
We'll do it.
we need someone
look at a
there.
calendar,
We
but
need
yeah.
somebody there who's keeping score. None of us could keep score whatsoever. We need a fourth person there,
Like an independent,
an independent,
okay.
no
non-biased,
non-biased person like
Yeah.
Aaron,
No, Aaron's biased.
Someone who can like
No,
also.
why
Aaron's
don't we
not,
take your
Aaron's
neighbor
not
kid?
biased.
the neighbor kid. Oh,
yeah.
your neighbor kid.
Your neighbor.
Oh,
kid.
my neighbor. No,
Oh, maybe my neighbor kid from
Yeah,
my
yeah,
old
your
place.
neighbor
Yeah,
kid,
Moses.
yeah.
Have I ever told you guys about Moses?
I love Moses stories, dude.
I grew up with Moses, and he's my neighbor, and he's this really big dude. And every time he goes to Korean barbecue, he pretty much throws up from eating so much. But I love him
Jesus,
so
dude.
much.
Hey man, that means
fucking
he got his
amateur, dog. What
He
the
got
fuck?
an amateur food.
Well, Memo, you can still eat Korean barbecue.
Yeah, I can still eat Korean.
Yeah, I want to
barbecue.
like pitch you guys together, like one-on-one.
one-on-one Korean
Yeah.
barbecue off.
But I think Memo from like 2 years ago would have
Destroyed him.
just easily destroyed.
Oh, easily. Yeah, because back 2 years ago, I could eat like all the sides and shit. Now, I mean, if we're just doing meat, I could whoop his ass. If
Yeah.
we're just doing pure meat, but I know he eats the sides.
No,
and
that's
shit.
the thing too. When you go Korean bar, you gotta go pure meat.
No, I know, but
That's
like,
what I try to get him into too. Like, just go pure meat. Let's bulk up.
I could do pure meat and then kimchi. Kimchi
Mhm.
helps you because the
Probiotics.
the probiotics and
helps with
the
your gut
yeah.
biome.
Mhm. Thanks, Joe Rogan.
Just drink kombucha, dog.
Oh yeah, drink some kombucha.
Drink hard kombucha.
Oh,
I
dude.
fucking love kombucha.
I've seen that.
I
Hard
haven't
kombucha?
tried hard.
Me neither,
kombucha.
dude.
It's just longer fermented kombucha.
Hell
Is
yeah,
it?
dog.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, that's pretty much what it is. Well, all kombucha comes with an alcohol content.
Yeah,
eat
but most
straight
kombucha is like less than
yeast.
like a half.
yeah, it's
yeah.
like 0.5% or 0.05.
All you got to
yeah.
do is just eat straight yeast, and then about a week
Yeah.
later, you'll start getting buzzed. Dog.
Mhm. Yeah.
Let it digest.
I'm in it for the long haul. dog.
My body just naturally produces alcohol.
My body's a temple. dog. My body's a brewery. Hell yeah, dude.
So okay, so we're gonna do this then. So we're gonna
No,
do
yeah, I'm telling you, dude. Like, we're not okay. So this is the only way it's gonna work out.
Okay.
We can't go together to the driving range. We can't go together.
Because
Driving
it's gonna
range.
be too complicated. Like trying to get everyone like scheduled to work out. Because then it's gonna
I mean-
be like one day.
I mean, I know it'd be easier for me and Willie to go together because we live by driving like I pick
Yeah.
him up and do that and all that. But
Me, I'll go on my own, motherfucker.
Yeah,
I don't even need your home. Jose, Joshua,
Joseph.
Joseph. There we go.
Sorry,
Shout
I
out
Joseph.
knew it was a Jada. I met him once. Though. He doesn't care. Believe me. But,
Oh,
he doesn't care that I got his name wrong.
Yeah.
Come on, I met him once. I don't even know the other dude's name.
Aaron.
There we go.
There
You
we
guys
go.
talk about Aaron every week too. Like,
He
Yeah.
loves it, dude.
Yeah.
And I know right now, as I'm saying this right
He's
now,
like,
that Aaron fucking loves hearing me say his voice on this podcast. He's
Aaron,
gonna send me
Aaron.
this clip on
Yeah,
Instagram
he's
on
gonna
Thursday.
record it.
Aaron makes love harder every time his name is mentioned in this podcast.
He's gonna end up having another kid and shit just because of this podcast.
He's gonna be listening to your voice while he's just fucking doing it.
Looking
That's
at
right.
himself in the mirror.
That's right, Willie.
sorry.
Like an American
See-
Psycho, just
see-
flexing in the
Christian
mirror
Bale.
while he's doing his. That's right, Willie.
That was my goal when I was a teenager. I saw American Psycho when I was like 13.
I tried that once, and I'm like, "What the fuck am I doing now?"
You just lose
What
your
am I doing?
boner listening to yourself.
She looked back like, what the fuck are you doing?
Who the fuck are you looking at? I'm right here.
And then you pulled out and you're like, excuse me, you don't know American Psycho? No, like get the fuck out of me. Get the fuck out of this room, dude. Get out. Go.
Yeah, but
I'm not even gonna call you an Uber.
flexing did nothing for me.
No, I never got in shape. I just kept getting fat. I'm gained like 10 pounds for every year of life.
I gained.
Damn, son.
Damn.
I gained maybe about 10 pounds of weight during this quarantine. Because at the first 2 months of quarantine, I would just order out, when I'm just stuck at home, like, fuck it, quarantine, woo! And then 3 months later, I'm like, oh, fuck, this is going to be for a while.
You realize, like,
God
God
damn.
damn.
Yeah, so now I started working out, and I'm still at the same fucking weight. Where it's just like
Yeah.
building muscle, losing fat, and I'm just like, I guess.
Like, it should, like, it works.
Yeah, I mean, my body looks a little bit cleaner, but like,
Yeah.
damn, I'm still the same. But
I see
whatever,
those
I
arms.
don't care.
I see those arms, dude. They're filling out that shirt, bro.
There you go.
Oh,
He's
say
Filling
less.
it.
Yeah.
Oh, good times.
No,
good
okay,
times.
so starting September, this gives us like a week to get for me to get clubs. I've already been looking on Facebook Marketplace and fucking Craigslist for clubs.
You can sell him the sick
Used
iron.
clubs.
Oh, all right. Side story. Yesterday, I went to the golf course with Aaron and his cousin Joseph, and then their friend Sally.
Right.
And I was humbled. So that's where Willie was coming. Willie and Victor were kind of like just bringing that up. Like, I had a bad weekend. Saturday, I went golfing, and I was humbled hardcore. I did terrible. I played at Brookside in Pasadena by the Rose Bowl, and I sucked. Like the front nine were like okay.
Mhm.
My driver sucks. I suck at driving. But then, like, kind of halfway through, I look through my bag and I can't find my 6-iron. And I had just bought new clubs, not brand new clubs, but a new set of clubs. And these are like nice clubs. Like, these are like they're blades, and that's like that means you stepped up your game.
Mhm.
And I couldn't find the 6-iron. I was like, holy shit, did I hit it at one of the? And then I would, instead of putting it in my bag, I put it on the golf cart. That's what I was thinking, because I do that a lot, and I will like sit on it, but there was a lot of like bumpy parts of this course, and I know that I hit a really bad bump, and I was like, oh shit, it might have fallen out there. So I was bummed out, and that's where my game just went down. I was so pissed because like, I just bought these clubs, dude. This is only like the third time that I've played them. And then I was just, I shit it out. I did terrible. I finally lost to Aaron's cousin, Joseph. Shout out, Joseph. Good job. You deserve this win. Your drive was really
Dude,
good this
good
time.
job.
he got on PlayStation with us last night.
Oh, dude.
Oh,
And
man. Joseph is like
he
a
gets-
bro now.
Yeah, dude. No, I
Love
love
making
Joseph.
friends. It's so hard to make friends.
No,
with an adult.
Memo got on, not Joseph.
Oh.
No, but he's saying.
He's a bro.
Yeah, he's,
So
Yeah, you're not a bro, Joseph.
He's a
Never
bro,
mind. I guess if he's not having on PlayStation.
good job,
So,
Joseph.
Joseph, I
Memo
remembered his
hops on.
name today.
Memo hops on. He's all quiet. I'm like, what's going on? He's like, I had a really humbling experience today. I just want to say that I'm sorry for being such an asshole to you guys when playing golf.
Yeah.
And then that's when, and me and Chris just ended the conversation about whooping Memo's ass.
I'm like, I don't want to talk shit, but I think I'm a better athlete than Memo. Like,
you are. You got. You
So, but here's the
are.
No,
thing,
that's
but
not
here's
how
the
you
thing.
said it. You
But
said
golfing-
there's no way. You said there's no fucking way that I'm not a better athlete than both of you motherfuckers.
Were you guys athletes like in high school? Did you guys like grow up playing sports?
I played volleyball for maybe 5 years.
Okay, that's athletic,
3
yeah.
years in the youth, like kind of the Parks and Rec, and then 2 years for high school.
Yeah.
And then I played baseball before that.
I played baseball for 1 year.
And then I played soccer when I was like a little kid. Like I was always involved in some kind of sport for a minute, but then after sophomore year, I just stopped doing sports.
I
in
played
general.
baseball in 5th grade, and I was absolutely terrible. It was my first time ever playing
Yeah.
baseball. I knew the rules and shit, but every time I went up at bat, I would always get hit by the ball. I don't know. I
don't
didn't-
think you were terrible. Maybe they just hated you.
See, but here's the thing. I don't know. I didn't know anybody on the other team.
Stop crowding the plate,
Like,
bro.
I don't know what the fuck. Like, I was like, what the fuck, dude? Like,
Oh,
every
he's the
time-
one brown guy playing with us. Let's hit him.
But and like every time I would get up at bat, I guess because I was like kind of tall, skinny, or whatever. Like I wasn't like fat or chubby or anything. But like every time I would get up at bat, I would see like the outfielders like back up a little bit. I'm like, oh, you guys are real fucking nice. Right? You guys are sweet, man. I appreciate.
I
that,
appreciate
man.
it, but this ain't going
Yeah,
past
this-
shortstop, dude.
And I think I maybe hit the ball once or twice in that
Yeah.
season. But in high school, I
Yeah.
did all 4 years of cross country and track. So my cardio's on fucking point.
Oh,
and then
yeah.
after that, like in college and post college, like I just went to the gym every like 3-4 times a week. Not, I mean, obviously I haven't built fucking muscle because I'm, just look slim or whatever. But yeah, I think I could really. But here's the thing about golf. Golf isn't an athlete's body's like sport. You don't need to be in shape.
You should work your arms out.
Yeah, well, my arms and my back. Really.
Yeah,
a lot of it is arms and
Upper,
core, and core, especially core. Yeah,
I will destroy you guys in any core workout. But
dude, dead
that's how you get fat and
I haven't done a sit up in fucking.
Look, and here's the thing about October too. I'm on a diet right now, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna
How's it going?
It's only been.
Well, it's been like it's been a day.
Honestly, today sucks. This morning sucks.
And it's 10 or 11 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, you got another 12 hours to go, dude.
Yeah,
you shotgunned a seltzer, dude.
I know, but this morning, like I woke up this morning like straight saying like I want pan dulce. Like that's all I fucking woke up to this morning. But in October, dude, I'm gonna be fully ketosis out, and my stamina is gonna be up. My sex drive is gonna be up.
Peak fucking performance.
Dude.
Have you gone into ketosis yet? Like
no,
when does your body go? What does it
be
feel like to go into
2
ketosis?
weeks, dude.
It takes about. Depends on your body, but because this is your first time, it's gonna take maybe it could take 7 days up to maybe 9-10 days. It took me 2 weeks to really feel the effects of keto.
Yeah.
Because I also was at the same time I just got into blood pressure medication and that shit fucked.
Oh, that's gonna like
dude, that shit
just like what the
fucked me up. Yeah,
on?
because it dude, I had to pee so much and I literally almost dehydrated myself at one point and then I almost overhydrated myself. I drank 2 gallons of water in a 3-hour period. And so what happens? Yeah. So what happens is your red blood cells.
The doctor doesn't recommend that.
No. Yeah. I did not listen because I was scared because I was peeing every like 20 minutes. I was like, I'm obviously losing water.
You're drinking
let me replace. No. Before I drank all that water, I was like, fuck, dude.
But bro, that was just you in general all the time.
No. Okay. Really. God damn it, dude.
As long as I've known you, dog, you've been the peer.
It's true. No, he's fucking right, dude. I was the worst, especially when I was drinking a lot of beer. Oh, dude, every 10 minutes, I'll be back. I'm gonna go to the bathroom. Or sodas, like, dude, it was like, take me to Magic Mountain, game over, dude. I always had to go to the bathroom after a ride. I was like, fuck, dude. Oh, I gotta pee. But what I'm saying is, like, when I was doing keto for the first 2 weeks, I was.
Wait, hold on. You can get. I'm so fucking sorry. You can get on the rides of Magic Mountain.
This was before I was that fat. I'm talking about.
I'm so sorry.
The last time I was at Magic Mountain, I was in middle school. No, I think I was maybe like a sophomore in high school, and I actually was a little bit heavier than I am right now. I had a little more gut than I had right now. I'm actually lighter than I was in sophomore year.
I fucking hated getting fat guys on the ride out Universal. That was the worst because it was just.
It's awkward.
Well, didn't you like get put in a room with a girl who wasn't allowed on the ride?
Yeah, that's a great story.
Tell that story, dude. Tell that story.
So, this is like a month before they officially opened Hogwarts. And they have this ride called the Forbidden Journey. And the way, if you guys have been on the Forbidden Journey, the way it works is like you sit on this bench and.
Wait, is that a Harry Potter ride?
Yeah, it's a Harry Potter ride.
Is that the main
That's
one?
the main castle.
Yeah.
And it's not a lap bar, but it's like this thing that goes like over your head.
For like,
and,
the loops and shit.
Yeah, because it kind of like pushes you forward and backward.
Yeah.
And so I was off work and I was going to hang out with a friend. I'm like, all right, I got an hour to kill. And they're doing like test runs for Harry Potter. I'm like, I'm going to go check out Harry Potter. So I go single rider. I'm so excited. I'm young and cute. I'm ready to go.
I didn't have this beard.
I had the baby face. And they pair me up with like this mom and her 2 daughters. And like the daughters look like they're 15 and 10.
Right.
And so they sit me, they sit the daughters, they put all of us. It sounds like the lap bar clicks.
Mm-hmm.
And right before we're about to take off, they do the final check. And on the 15-year-old girl, like he checks and he can't do it. And he looks at all of them. He's like, come with me. And I stay there seated, and he looks at me. He's like, "Come with me." I'm like, "Oh no, I'm not with them. I don't know them. They were white. They were really white and blonde." I'm like, "I'm not with them." And he goes, "No, come with me." And he gets mad. I'm like, "Oh fuck, I guess I gotta go."
At one point, you never said like, "I work here."
I don't know if that fixes anything because like I don't know how the ride works, and me saying I work here never got me anywhere at that place. Like, it really
never gets anywhere.
They really don't care about you.
Anywhere. I work here. I don't give a fuck, bro? I had a shift with you yesterday. Get the fuck out.
They hit you with the, oh, I work here too.
Yeah, exactly, bro.
And so they take us into like the secret back room. And like they don't even tell me like, hey, go back in the line, we'll just put you with another group. They make me watch this 15-year-old girl get measured to make sure that she can fit on the ride. And they're just checking and checking, and it won't click. And they tell her like you can't ride. And they made me watch all of this.
Oh my!
I think
God.
that was the worst part. Like they could have like
That's
had them do
awkward,
it in
yeah.
private. Yeah, and I just kept thinking like, man, this girl is gonna go back to school on Monday. All her friends are gonna be like, "How is Harry Potter?" And she's gonna be like, "I was too fat to ride."
Well, hang on. If I went back to school, I would leave that part out. I'd be like, it was so much fun. Fucking Slytherin, Hufflepuff. I don't know the.
Gryffindor.
There we go.
Um,
Who mentions that part?
Yeah,
with
for
their
real.
friends?
I was a
So you guys know how I'm a little bit heavier? You're not gonna believe this.
I fit on the ride. The ride was built for me.
Can you believe the nerve of Universal Studios? How dare they
Yeah.
fat shaming me like? Oh no!
The first time I
guys.
ever had to kick a fat person out, I made another person do it.
you
What
didn't have the
ride?
heart.
It was this, and the funny thing is, like, my coworker, the one that I was working with, she was like this little girl. She's not a little girl; she's old enough to work there, but she was like 5 feet tall, and she's like this cute little thing. And she comes out and she's like, "Victor, can you help me?" I'm like, "Okay." And I go and check, and we can't get the lap bar down. And then my coworker and I, we go to the hall, and we're like, "What do we do?" I'm like, "We're gonna have to kick her out." And she's like, "Can you come in there with me?" I'm like, "Nope, you do it on your own."
Oh no!
And they say chivalry is dead. Am I right?
Like, that's your car, that's your person. And then when the lady,
I'm actually on break, so
Sir,
When the-
bye.
big lady came out, like I heard her tell my coworker, "You know, if I was too big, you could have just told me and I would have left." It broke my heart.
You know, okay, so look, here's the thing. At Disneyland, okay?
Oh, God.
And before I even fucking say this, you guys need to shut the fuck up. All right?
yeah.
So,
No promises.
and there's 3 people that could confirm this story.
All right.
right.
So, Space Mountain, my legs don't fit. Okay?
'Cause you're tall.
6'5".
I'm fucking tall.
Yeah.
And they knew it before I even got
Mhm.
got in the ride. They're like, "We think you're too tall for this," and they made it very known. They're like, "It's not because your size; it's just you're too tall." I'm just like, "Okay, Disney people, like, fuck
Yeah.
off." And then I try getting in. They're like, "Oh yeah, dude, it's not gonna work. It's not gonna work." And they're like, "Just wait right there." I'm like, "I'm not gonna fucking wait at the exit for you." Like, I look fucking stupid.
Yeah.
So I left, and my friends got on the ride. They come back out. They're like, "Oh, dude, they gave us 6 fast passes
Oh, that's dope.
because it's the happiest place on earth." What do you get when you get kicked out of a ride at Universal?
Oh, we get you fast passes, but the thing is, like, they don't get you on the cool rides. They get you on like
Dude, I
the
went
little
on.
kid rides.
Well,
I went
so
on
what's
it-
the difference between like Space Mountain and like the other? Like if
Uh-huh.
you're too big on one ride,
Well, here's the
how
thing.
is that?
With Disneyland, those rides were built 60 years ago when obesity wasn't a problem in America.
Oh yeah.
Really?
So like
No,
Rise of
not
the
like that, not like
Resistance
that.
is like
Well, the rides were built when people were smaller.
Dude,
yeah.
I got an Indiana Jones 6 times with those passes.
Hey, that's a good time right there. I love Indiana
See, that's the
Jones.
thing though. I could fit on Matterhorn, no problem.
Yeah, that's the thing.
You
Some rides
could?
it's just weird.
Yeah,
Well,
no
because it's
problem.
just a fucking big
Oh,
ass
it's the
log and
sled,
shit.
right?
Yeah,
No,
yeah.
Matterhorn is the sled.
Well, and same difference, but yeah, I mean,
Yeah, they're pretty much the same thing.
Yeah, yeah. It's you
it's
could-
just Willie alone on
Yeah,
the fucking sled.
you could
He has no
spread-
other people on there.
The other thing is like all the rides are built in like some Scandinavian companies. So like everyone in Scandinavia is like skinny. I imagine. I don't think I've never seen a
The
Scandinavian.
only
but
ride I
imagine they're
can't
not
fit
fat.
on Disneyland is Space Mountain.
Mm.
That's
the
the
best
only
ride at
ride.
Disneyland.
I know.
you can fit on Thunder Mountain.
Thunder Mountain, everything.
Thunder Mountain, all
Thunder
that.
Mountain's dope.
Every fucking
Damn,
every
dude.
ride, bro.
One time
Wow.
I did kick out a big guy from the ride, and like I tried so many times. I tried all my tricks, and I told him like, "Hey, dude, there's no easy way to say this, but the ride's not gonna be able to go with you on it." He's
You're
like,
too fat to fly.
Yeah, and he was also like a 15-year-old kid. A lot of fat 15-year-olds at theme parks.
Oh, dude.
And it was his 3 friends, and they were all dudes. I'm like, oh, I hope they don't bag on him. I hope his friends are cool. And so,
Good luck, dude. God damn.
and so he comes out, and I have him wait outside. And the thing is, like, while the ride's going, I wait in the hallway for the ride to finish.
Uh-huh.
And there's an exit door, and I just see him just like standing there, and he's looking at me, and I felt so bad because like it's 5 minutes. I can't handle 5 minutes of this fat kid looking at me. So so I closed the door so I wouldn't feel guilty. I closed the door on him, shut it, and as the door's closing, I just see like his little face.
I already know the thumbnail for this fucking video, dude.
It's
all of us splash mountains.
or it's a screenshot from the movie Heavyweights.
All of us in go-karts.
I don't want to trash on fat people though. I love fat
No,
people, and every time
we're
there's a movie with a
Fat
fat
bitches we
kid,
love too, Craig.
The only skinny person here is Chris.
Yeah.
Dude.
well, I'm like the second
But I don't
biggest
know.
person
We'll
now.
see. Like at the next month with this fucking podcast, bro. With all this fucking drinking and eating and those barbecues. And
Nah, dude, they're seltzers.
I know,
Yeah.
but the barbecues,
Barbecues.
after ain't no
Yeah.
seltzers, bro.
Well, we usually have barbecues after. God.
Man, you guys treat your guests.
Yeah, dude.
Where's this money coming from? Who's sponsoring?
Prometheus
Sponsored by
Entertainment?
MeUndies, dog. I got him right here, dog.
Yeah, M&S Green Power, Prometheus, and then a wine company is sponsoring this fucking podcast.
I'm honored to be on the first episode sponsored by Pornhub.
Oh,
That'd be a sick sponsor.
dude, that'd be tight, dude.
I don't think I'd want that sponsor.
Why not?
You
That'd
guys
be a
don't know?
sick- that'd be
Okay, hold on.
Hold on. What
First
do
of all,
Stop.
You know how many videos are on Pornhub and they got to monitor all of them? Okay, a few couple 17-year-olds slip through their cracks.
Could you? Whoa, Chris.
Why isn't that not what you're talking about?
That's exactly what I'm talking about.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm speaking facts here. Excuse me. Jesus.
All right.
could you imagine having that job, Willie? You have to look at like thousands of porn videos just to make sure 15-year-old girls
I
are not
can't
going through the
imagine that
cracks?
job because I'm doing it right now.
Oh my God.
Does this one look? I say 18.
I do that for free.
Yeah, they don't need to pay me for that.
Hey, did you get the free Pornhub Pro when quarantine hit?
You're goddamn right.
right,
I
I
did.
No, you know, I remember you texted me. You
Yep.
texted me and you were like, "Do they ask for your credit card?" I'm like, "No, bro. No, they don't."
Say less.
And that's the thing, like
And
Pornhub
yeah.
publicly, they're like heroes because Italy was like the first one to get fucked by COVID, and then Pornhub was like free porn for Italians. We're like, fuck yeah, Pornhub, like fighting the fight.
And then everyone got VPNs.
yeah, and then they gave us free porn. And did
I
you
was
guys all
happy.
sign up? It's
Yes,
not
I
that
did.
great.
That
Shout
was
out
the
to
first
Pornhub
one.
Aria.
I don't see a difference.
Yeah, I didn't see a difference either.
I don't have a fucking
keen
VR
eye?
headset
Oh.
for all this free VR porn
Is
that we
that-
have now.
You just
Is
have to
that
put
I
like, your
noticed
phone
that
right up to your ass.
as when I signed on or logged in with a free premium or whatever, all of the like homepage was just premium shit. And I was
Oh,
like,
and then no ads.
all right, yeah. So I'm like, all right, let's get to work, you know? And I was a fucking hermit in my house for a month.
I
Do you live
wanted,
alone?
dude.
Mom, I'm out
I
of
lost
tissues.
8 pounds.
I wanted to, dude.
8 pounds of like backed up content.
I wanted to
Bro, I
start
was
a comment war
dehydrated.
because, like, you know, when you have an account, you could comment on the
Yeah.
video.
Oh, they're so funny.
I wanted to start a comment war so bad, but I'm just like, is this where I'm at? Am I point in my the point in my life where I'm on Pornhub?
Absolutely, dog. It's called comedy, Will.
It's called comedy, dude. Come on, man.
You're
Come
arguing
on now.
philosophy on like Pornhub comments.
Yeah, so you were saying that Pornhub's like kind of shady and stuff, but they also do a lot of good. Like
So they do a lot.
do-
They plan a treaty for like every porn video you watch.
Oh, I remember
But-
that.
Mhm.
Yeah.
they do that, but also like a lot of like sex education. Like there's a like section just on Pornhub, just on sex education and shit
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah.
So that's good. And I understand like people have been posting like, oh, I was unfortunately raped, and you know
Mhm.
you allowed this predator to post my video and stuff, and that's terrible. That is absolutely
Yeah.
terrible.
I love
am
Chris
no-
going to bat for Pornhub.
But I think, but you know what? But you know what though? They follow up.
No, they don't.
They
No,
don't.
they don't.
They don't. They
don't.
do shit about it.
And that's the problem. God damn.
Especially the videos getting like a lot of views. Like they leave like 17-year-old girls out there, 15-year-old
But
girls.
I see, but here's God, I don't
Come
want
on,
to.
Aria.
I'm
Also,
not
Chris is- Chris is
defending
not-
them or anything.
Chris is not searching.
But in my
15-year-old girls on
head,
Pornhub.
damn right I'm not.
Yeah,
Goddamn
there
it.
you go,
Jesus
sir.
Christ, dude. I want that on. Make sure you don't bleep that part out.
Yeah.
For the
but-
record,
I'm assuming is that okay? So porn is what, like a big percentage of internet, right?
It's almost
Yeah.
So
yeah.
there's a lot of fucking videos, right?
Yeah.
And so I'm sure they're constantly just flagged and like, hey, this isn't cool, this isn't cool, and it's probably gonna take them a couple months, maybe a year
Right.
to get to your report and stuff. So
Okay.
I'm that's my assuming. I don't think they're like, fuck it, a 15-year-old's raped. put that shit online.
Yeah, because it's kind of like YouTube, where just like anything goes. But the problem is, like,
Uh,
unlike with
YouTube's a little
YouTube, where
bit-
like YouTube will like bring the hammer down if you're putting up like copyrighted
Well,
content.
because that's Googled. And
yeah,
Yeah.
because like YouTube, you can't put up copyrighted content.
yeah.
Pornhub is just put up whatever you want, like we'll take it. So like even like performers aren't getting paid, so there's like a lot of ethical issues with.
Okay.
Well, and then also,
Oh no, dude!
OnlyFans is
Pornhub
changing the
performers
game.
are getting paid.
Yeah.
No,
Oh.
but if they like steal videos from like your website,
Oh,
like you're
yeah,
not
yeah,
getting.
yeah.
Oh yeah, they're not
Yeah.
getting
Well,
paid.
If
that's why
you're-
you got to create your own Pornhub page for
Yeah.
that website and stuff.
And then there's OnlyFans.
yeah, dude, I've seen a lot of like, oh, I just turned 18. Check out my OnlyFans. I'm like, that's too close.
Mm.
Like that's no.
The
Hey,
job
dude.
market is really shitty
But,
for 18.
hey, yeah, but dude,
I'm
that's-
not into 18-year-olds.
There's,
That's
yeah,
also,
but then
you know?
that's been a big driving category in these kind of websites and stuff. The 18 barely legal, dude. Like, there's a lot of fucking creepy ass people looking at that shit, dude. Damn, dude.
This is a weird
we
transition.
went to a really scary rabbit hole right now, you guys. God damn.
Yeah.
Is this the part where the government shits off your podcast?
Oh, look at-
Probably. I
dude.
would not doubt that, my friend.
We're gonna get an email.
Actually,
from,
I'm surprised the government hasn't. So, government, you're some shady ass mother. You're some sick ass.
you're unbelievably selective about things.
Exactly.
government.
All your 40 listeners are just FBI agents.
We find out Aaron's actually an FBI agent.
He's busting in our house. He's playing the long con, getting a real job.
Oh man.
Oh man.
You know what's crazy? Like, I don't even care if FBI agents aren't listening to me. Like, everyone's so like paranoid about like being spied on or fucking Bill Gates is putting microchips. And fucking put a microchip in me. I don't give a shit.
I do.
You're just gonna be like unbelievably bored with what I'm giving you, dude.
I
Yeah,
pay,
but I don't want Bill Gates to own me. Just that thought of like, come on, bro.
dude,
Who the fuck are you?
I pay at Target with my fucking face.
What?
What?
So
You pay at
like,
Target?
so like when I go to Target, scan my items, put up my iPhone, and then my iPhone's like, show me your
Oh,
face, and
yeah.
we'll give you the money. And I show it my face. Like, my iPhone has my fingerprint, it has my face scan, it has my credit card. Like, I don't give a fuck, dude. I'm so. I'm so
I didn't even
horrified.
know that was a thing.
Yeah,
Yeah,
dude.
like
I look. I open
your
my
Apple-
iPhone with
I know,
my
but I know,
face.
I know.
Apple Pay.
Yeah, Apple Pay.
Yeah.
So like, in order to like pay, you gotta
oh,
like,
so
make
you
sure that
unlock
it's-
your phone with your face and
Yeah.
authorize it to make the payment with the
Yeah,
thing.
and if you can't show your
Oh.
face, you put in your passcode.
Yeah,
Which I'm wondering if when I
Oh.
shave my beard off, if I'm gonna have to reset.
but Apple's like super like they really hammer in. They're like, hey, your privacy is your privacy. We don't want that shit.
For sure, but like
We
they
don't want to
do.
know about you. The fuck?
For sure, they have my
They
face.
just got $2 trillion.
Siri's
They
listening
just
to us.
announced $2 trillion right there, dude.
The first company to hit 2 trillion, huh?
Yeah.
Dude, trillion is like fucking imaginary money at that point. Like that money does
Goddamn.
not exist. That is just an
Wow.
idea.
That's just extra zeros.
Yeah.
Dude, they're richer than the fucking government, you know?
Dude, yeah, they could balance out.
No, what's
Everyone gets iPhones.
Isn't the national debt even like higher than that?
It's a couple of trillion.
How the fuck do we owe trillions? Like, who do we owe trillions of dollars?
China.
China.
Donald Trump
China,
don't trust
and then the
China. China
government-
asshole.
China-
China's asshole.
And then the military budget is its own thing.
Yeah, the military budget.
We
military
should slash
complex.
the military budget.
So I'm assuming you
President
watched
Truman.
the DNC.
No, because I'm gonna vote for them anyways.
Who the fuck's
Damn.
no? Dude,
I did watch Joe Biden's speech. I thought it was a very good speech. Obama, I was happy how he teared Trump a new asshole, but also I see your face, Willie, that's judging me. And
No, because I saw your tweet your tweet the other day where you're just like I get both sides of the argument, but come on. Like
oh yeah,
where
like,
were you coming from with that? Or explain.
I get the argument that Kamala's a fucking cop, and I get that. As a,
She's a cop.
and I get that as Attorney General, she upheld laws that. Honestly, I don't know exactly what she did. I don't know if she bypassed like the court system to keep like black people in jail. I don't know if she was just going by the rule book.
I think
But-
it was her policies and like I read, I don't know
Yeah.
the details, but she withheld information to keep someone on death row. And stuff
Yeah.
like
she and there was another case where she was told by the state to clear up the jails for like non-violent criminals, and she kept them there for another 5 years.
Yeah, and the other thing is like as Attorney General, she doesn't make the law, and she upheld laws that California put in place, and California being the supposedly most liberal state in the country, like our laws suck too.
Mm.
Like our laws have been failing
Mhm.
people. Like,
Yeah.
Los Angeles, which is like a fucking blue communist, whatever the fuck you want to call it. Like how many fucking homeless people are there out there? You know,
Right.
And it's
What'd you say?
10.
10?
it's just 10. We know where they all are all the time.
Fucking
That's another thing
We
too.
can
Like,
put all 10 in one building, but
One of them's down the street. His name's Bill. He's pretty
like
cool.
when I was working at the bars, dude, people like tourists would come in all the time.
Yeah.
And the first thing they would tell me was just like, man, I never knew you guys had such a big homeless problem out here.
And it gets worse. Yeah, every year. Like, I can't imagine. Like 2 years ago, I went to South Dakota and I went to Italy within like a 2-month span.
Mm-hmm.
And like on South Dakota, I saw one homeless person. Granted, South Dakota, who the fuck wants to live there? Then, so I saw one homeless person. In Italy, I saw like maybe 5 homeless people. And we went to Rome, Florence, Venice, and Milan. Of all those fucking places, like I saw like maybe 4 legit homeless people.
Right.
But
And it's just-
maybe
and-
like the government's like, hey, like this is a big tourist, like push them out into like the
Like
That's
what
exactly
For
how it is
sure.
in LA.
Because that's
But
what
like,
Brazil does.
I don't
dude.
know, bro. You've been to downtown, bro. Like,
There's
No,
parts of
Rome.
LA has been pushing back Skid Row for years
Yeah.
because they're trying to build on certain areas. But Skid
Yeah.
Row is now considered its own city.
I don't, well,
There's a lot that
I
goes
used to,
into
I
it.
used to do like food. This was maybe like 2016, 2007. Yeah, 2017. I used to do food deliveries and stuff through this app. And there was those big lofts in downtown. Dude, homeless were just chilling out on the front door.
And it's fucking crazy that they're building these apartments where rent is going to be
Okay.
like
Dude,
$4,000 a
I
month.
can't do that.
And
I
there's
can't
homeless
live.
people
I
outside.
can't live in a high rise knowing that there's fucking homeless people
No.
at my front door just waiting, or not even waiting, but just like living there. Like
Where
it's so weird.
Where Amoeba Hollywood is, like right behind it, they're building this complex. And
There's
you,
Jack in the Box.
you know that rent is going to be $2,000. There's a fucking homeless encampment outside.
Yeah.
Shout out to Albert.
Shout out to
So
Albert.
Shout out to
now
Albert.
that brings up the conversation. Whose fault is it?
I don't know.
It's your fault, Willie.
I don't know.
All your fault, dude.
I don't know anything about the how to solve that.
Yeah.
I don't know anything. I
You know,
don't know.
I have a story though. So
It-
I was working at this bar. It was a brand new bar. I started working at. And next door to it, there was those low income apartments for the homeless that the mayor was moving them into. And this couple was like on the top floor. It was like a fucking 13th floor building. And they were fighting. They were arguing all fucking day. Like you could hear them inside the bar. And I left already, but another one of my coworkers comes out and they're leaving to their car down the street, and this lady gets thrown out of the fucking window
Yeah.
of
Jesus.
the fucking top floor by the guy she's fighting with.
I heard about
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
He was on Kill Tony, the guy who killed him.
Uh-huh.
Or
lands on
kill
the
her.
lands on the fucking floor, dude. It and this building is right behind the LAPD headquarters.
Yeah.
It took the cops an hour to get there.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, that's another thing too about cops. They don't really prevent crime. They just kind of like show up afterwards.
Yeah.
The one time I had to call the cops,
Oh, I remember this story.
I was sleeping. It's like 8 a.m. on a Friday, and I hear someone yelling outside, and I go to check it out, and there's this. I don't know how to be politically correct about it. There's this dude dressed as a woman in my laundry room,
Okay.
and he's
Dude looks like
what's
a lady.
What's the pronoun?
They.
They're on their phone, and they're just. I don't even remember them talking about. They're just talking so loud that from the laundry room, which is pretty much like on the opposite side of the place where I used to live, I can hear them from my bedroom, and I'm sleeping. And so I just go like, "Hey, like, can you keep it down?" Like I wasn't even kicking them out. Like I was just saying like, "Hey, can you keep it down?" And they come out and they're yelling at me like, "You can't tell me what to do. I'm an independent person. I am my own property. You can't be telling me what to do." And then like they start leaving.
Uh-huh.
I'm like, okay, whatever. It's like at least they're walking out. And so I go back into my place. And as they're walking out, I hear them go, "Hello, officers. There is a large Latino male at my large. That's the worst part. Large." And they give out my address to whoever they're talking to on the phone.
Yeah.
And they're like, they are selling a massive amount of cocaine and they are threatening me. And I'm a very militant person. I am not afraid to injure people. And so when I heard that, I'm like, oh, fuck, I got to call the cops.
Wait, they said that you were selling cocaine?
Yeah. I was
Oh.
like 20 at the time. I was.
That doesn't mean you weren't selling.
Well,
Your age
As
doesn't
soon
mean
as the cops
shit.
see them, they're gonna be like, Okay, sure,
sure, bud.
So that's the thing. I'd seen this person before around my neighborhood a few times, never saw them again. But then I called the cops and I told them everything. I'm like, look, they might have just called you right now. I don't know, but they said that I'm selling cocaine. I'm not. You guys can come over. But they said they're a militant person and they're not afraid to do harm.
I was selling cocaine, but I'm not selling cocaine.
Would I call you about selling cocaine? And so they said they sent a squad car over, and then I told my parents.
How long did it take for the squad car to show up?
Well, my dad worked in Beverly Hills, which is like 40 minutes from where we live. So I called my dad. I told him what happened. He showed up, and then like an hour after he showed up, which was 2 hours later, they called me back and like, hey, we're really busy, but if you feel like you're in danger again, give us a call.
Did you call 911 or the police?
I called 911. Maybe that was a problem, but also
no.
I called 911
because the police. If you just called the police station, I would understand if they only took like a fucking hour to show up.
Yeah, you call the police station for non-emergencies, but I called 911 because this person accused me of selling cocaine, making me sound like a drug dealer.
So is there not enough cops?
There's
no.
Well, more cops.
Hold on. The question is like, what? Well, in this case, it's like
cops don't prevent crime.
They don't prevent crime.
Yeah,
well, who can prevent crime? That's
these hands.
Invest
these hands.
Policies, I guess.
Or you invest into the communities. You prevent crime from where it starts. You give kids a place somewhere safe to go to after school. You give them.
Okay, but then you're expecting results 10, 15 years later.
That's a problem too. So the thing about the homeless, it's been a problem since like
forever.
It's been accumulating since the 80s. It's not a Republican problem. It's not a Democrat problem, although I will say that it did start with Ronald Reagan sort of like defunding these mental institutions and letting everyone out, and we got nowhere to put them. And then we got a law where we can't really detain you. So like some of these homeless people clearly have mental issues. We can't detain them just because.
Yeah.
So do you guys remember that lady who had like a bucket of diarrhea thrown on her?
Oh, yeah, I remember that. Yeah, that was right by our job.
Yeah,
dude, literally down the street from our job.
I would.
I'm sure that homeless person is still walking around.
I would fucking die. Like I'm not doing anything.
It was nasty because it was right at the beginning of Rona too. Right at the beginning of Rona,
and they said it was a bucket that had just been fermenting for like weeks.
Oh,
it wasn't like a fresh bucket of diarrhea. It's just like this dude collecting diarrhea for like a month until he filled it up. And he said, "I'm gonna throw it on this woman."
Dude, this guy's been churning the dookie butter for weeks.
Yeah.
You guys, I'm really sorry. I gotta take a break. I gotta
let's
pee
take
so bad.
All right, let's take a break real quick.
What?
Chocolate starfish.
Chocolate starfish. And the hot dog water. Limp Biscuit makes a comeback. Dude, 5G towers, bro.
Are we recording? You caught my chocolate starfish talk. 5G towers, burn them down, climb them up. What do we do?
I don't know. You tell me, buddy.
I want 6G. Like, why are we so upset about 5G?
Dude, for real.
Google's testing out 6G.
That's dope.
What? Already?
Yeah.
God damn, dude. That was
Future.
You know what's blowing my mind right now?
Hold on. Wait, before we transition, were there people who were upset about 4G? Like when 4G was coming out?
I remember.
Yeah, there was.
I don't remember that.
At first, I remember it wasn't so much 3G, but it kind of started trickling with 3G, and then 4G kicked in, and that's when they're like, oh, wait a minute. Because that's when they started.
It started with radio waves.
Oh, dude, if we're talking about like,
were there people in the 20s climbing radio antennas?
I saw like old propaganda of like
Yeah.
telephone like waves would like fry everybody and stuff like that.
You think that was also like right after the reading of War of the Worlds when everyone got scared as shit because they thought it was a real radio transmission?
Have you guys ever heard the
I've never
radio
seen that
transmission?
movie.
No.
It's really good. It fucking keeps you up.
Which one?
Have you guys ever heard Orson Welles' War of the Worlds?
Oh yeah.
Oh, so fucking good. You should. It holds up.
The movie or the
the radio transmission.
So back in like 1936, 37. I don't know. Orson Welles. Do you know who Orson Welles is? He did Citizen Kane.
Author?
He did Citizen Kane. He's a filmmaker.
The author, yeah.
So he had this whole theater, and for Halloween night, he does a production of War of the Worlds where they read it on the radio, and he presents it as if it's a news broadcast. Mm-hmm. So. And literally, Americans are so fucking stupid. Like that's
hilarious.
I'm
the
one
problem
of them.
with everything is that Americans are so fucking stupid.
Yes,
literally,
I am.
before the show came on, they said the following program is fake. It's a play. It's by Orson Welles. in between commercial breaks, they were saying this is not a real news broadcast.
Yeah.
This is fake. Orson Welles does War of the Worlds, where he has a news broadcaster where aliens are coming down and they start attacking people. People fucking flip. They think it's a real broadcast.
Because they miss the advisories. They tune in before or after the advisory is said.
So there was like this widespread panic where people thought aliens were invading because Americans are stupid.
Hell yeah.
It was beautiful. But no, yeah, 4G. The real issue came in when they did the upgrade from 4G to 4G LTE.
Yeah.
Because they're like, wait, what's going on? There's stronger waves than they already are. And then that's when people were starting to do more cases of studying cancer and all that because of, the signal, the 4G signal, telephone, like telecommunications, all that. And then people started looking into Bluetooth and all this wireless technology because it's radiation. In general, it's just radiation. So now, and then it just sucked. It's just funny because people started tying coronavirus with 5G.
Yeah,
because it all kind of happened around the same time. But they've been testing, but they've been testing 5G for the longest time. Corona never showed up during those tests 2 years ago, 3 years ago. Like, it's ridiculous.
It takes time for it to take effect.
No, and then
that's what you don't
and
understand.
then I remember,
look at it closely, dog.
Look at it closely. And then but then I remember they brought it up on I always hate referring to other podcasts, but on Joe Rogan, they're like, "Oh, hey."
And by other podcasts, it's Joe Rogan.
You know what I mean? That's just like because
that's the only podcast I.
But
really
I remember I was because
to.
they bring it up because I follow Lil Duval on Instagram, and Lil Duval's fucking hilarious, dude.
Absolutely.
And he was like, "Y'all, how the fuck do these other countries that don't have 5G have Corona?
Yeah.
How if people don't visit these countries, how do they got Corona from 5G towers?" How? Tell me. But, there's always going to be some kind of weird conspiracy behind this kind of shit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, dude, I saw my grandma for the first time since Corona started yesterday.
Oh, damn.
And I picked her up and like immediately in the car, she's like, Victor, hold on for like 2 more months. As soon as the election over, the coronavirus is going to disappear.
A lot of people say
and
that.
I was ready to kick her out. Like that was enough hanging out for me.
Walk out of my car, Grandma.
It's like my grandma got a cell phone with internet, and the first thing, like, we should cut off access of internet to old people. Old people should not have access to internet because, like, the first thing she came out was fucking conspiracy theories instead of learning, like, instead of educating herself. The first thing she learned, and I'm sure she's having these conversations with like whoever the fuck will listen to her.
Well, it's hard for grandmothers to educate themselves on the internet. Nonetheless, just like I don't know.
Yeah.
And then I start laughing, and she gets upset. And
You're not my grandson.
Me?
Like, no, Grandma. Other countries have Corona, and other countries don't have elections this year. Like,
yeah,
that's hilarious.
You know what blows my mind though right now?
Man.
Like, fuck Corona. Like, we'll get back to this, but like this week alone, like what's blowing my mind, the fact that everyone is for some reason on the internet right now finding out that Melania Vandertrump is the AT&T girl, and she's fine as fuck.
Oh,
wait, the AT&T girl's not a Trump.
No, Melania Trump.
Melania
Vaintrub. Melania Vaintrub.
Everyone who knew she was stabbed.
Dude, she has been bae since.
Well, she's a comedian. She's an actress. She's an actress. But like everyone is starting to find out.
She just went live right now too.
Put her on. Ask her if she'll be on the show.
You want to be on her podcast with Lucy from AT&T?
I feel like every 2 weeks though it comes up
dude.
that like every 2 weeks there's a trend that you find out that she actually is like really stacked.
Okay, all right, yeah. So look. Our friend Daniel actually sent us some screenshots from the AT&T page.
Oh yeah.
So this was the advertisement, right? So hold on, you see the advertisement?
Yeah. Wait, let me see.
This was the advertisement, right?
That's my future ex-wife right there.
Oh,
okay.
if you want to switch to 5G or not.
Go ahead and read out that comment.
Yes, I would like to do a dramatic reading of this comment. Media_microwave wrote on AT&T's page, man, I want to suck on those big juicy milkers.
Jesus.
AT&T blue checkmark wrote back, we don't condone sexual harassment of employees in the workplace or on our social channels. Shout out to media_microwave for shooting the shot.
And they say chivalry is dead.
So if when you go on AT&T's Instagram, it's nothing but all like these young kids just realizing that she's fine.
Yeah.
But
No, she's beautiful. Yeah.
Yeah, she's beautiful. But like, and then they're flooding the comment section with these type of comments. And I was just like, damn, we've been knowing about this.
Yeah, we've been.
Watch the next AT&T commercials, like her in a bikini.
It's gonna be
We're
her
really
covered
leaning
up.
toward it.
5G reaches out at the beach too. Wow.
It's gonna be her. They're gonna cover her up. She's gonna be in a covent in like the middle of Ireland. It's like 5G reaches the middle of nowhere.
Read this out.
Oh no.
Will drop.
No.
That's what no.
Busted.
God damn it, Willie. Put your Willie away.
This is why we can't have nice things, dude.
VA7FNK. I don't know what that, like Virginia 7. I don't know. He wrote,
Virginia
There's-
Sevenfold.
there's a certain amount of respect I would love to attain with this milk-chested mate. But this
God
aspect
damn
of
it.
understanding and knowledge of each other, I would love to get to know her better in all ways in order to respect her more fully. Ways I can obtain this respect with the knowledge, knowing you better physically, mentally, spiritually, and in all other aspects.
That's a simp.
Shall we start with our physical aspects?
Oh my god. How oh shit.
Knowledge of each other physically can be accomplished in several ways. Perhaps a tactic of understanding can be done in photography of our physical bodies. Perhaps we could exchange detailed photographs of us physically in order to understand each other better, in turn to set the stage for an even deeper, solid, and respective relationship.
What?
He's simping, but he
simping.
also
So
understands.
see if you can find one more comment.
That is the trolliest. That was this. Oh my god, that was like the. This is a simp troll.
Jesus.
But he also understands what's important about a relationship.
You think he really means that, Victor? You
he?
really?
But he
think
understands
means
that you have to know a person physically, spiritually, mentally to really love them. And it sounds like he wants to make the effort
God damn it.
while he's simping. All right. LOL White Kid wrote, Awooga!
Wait, is there more to it? I didn't know this was the fucking Flintstones and fucking Tom and Jerry.
So on AT&T's page, LOL White Kid wrote, Awooga! Pants like a dog. He
Oh, Jesus.
Awooga! These fucking white people. He wrote,
Oh fuck.
it goes on. Awoo! Mommy, please give me milkies, please, mommy.
Oh, no.
Punches 7 holes in wall like a true like a true Kyle. He punches 7 holes in wall. He continues with, I smell milkers, mommy.
What the fuck?
Continues with, small train comes out of one ear and into the other. Fat double D milkers. Please, just a taste, please. So congrats to LL White Kid for shooting the shot.
How do you spell awooga?
AWOOOOGA.
Oh, okay.
Esteban Frias 5 wrote, I'm paying the highest paid plan and I still have shitty service in Sweetwater, Texas. I contacted a live agent and they said they can't do anything about it. Then why am I paying $167 a month? Ridiculous.
Oh, okay.
So I would like to apologize to Esteban Frias for his shitty service in Sweetwater, Texas. And then Iwan Schlor with an anime avatar, and this makes perfect sense.
Yes.
This fucking weeb, who's probably like 13 years old, wrote, am I the only one who thinks Lily is attractive? Like, no, you fucking idiot. Read the comments.
Holy shit. Oh, I love the internet.
Okay, I guess this is the last one I'll read
All right,
because it's
all
going
right.
online. But Snapshots of Fun wrote, milky, milky, warm and tasty. Mommy, milky, please be hasty. Refreshing drink from mommy's udders. I want mommy's and no others. Give it, give it, give it now. Give me milk, you lazy sow. Until you do, I'll scream and shout. I'll cry, I'll whine, I'll stomp about. Until my belly is full and happy, I refuse to take a nappy.
I like how you read it like that.
That's how I imagine snapshots _of_fun talking about.
It's so
the
hard to
AT&T
be a
girl.
woman online.
This is terrible. It's hard to
with
be a
comments
woman in
like
this
that.
day and
It's
age, dude.
hard not to make an only.
I think
or it's hard not. Yeah, hard not to.
I
make
think
an
it's fucking
OnlyFans.
awful that they're referring to it as milkers.
Yeah, that was pretty
That's
bad.
really
dude.
there's like some Freudian shit going on with the AT&T
Some
customers.
Freudian shit. Yeah, dude, straight up, dude. That is some unchecked fucking Oedipus complex shit.
Yeah. All these like mommy
Mommy
milkers. Yeah.
Oh god.
I hope
See,
AT&T
but
girls okay, though.
it's all about it's all like 16-year-olds and
I think that's mainly just trolls.
some of-
posing as
I think
16-year-olds.
No, LL White
on it-
Kid sounded like a 27-year-old.
No, he sounded like a 40-year-old dude. Fucking that is some
oh god.
I like that he wrote the actions and like with the stars and
Oh,
like my
okay.
favorite one was the train goes from one year into the other and roundabout. Like,
yeah,
that's
that
really-
is some like I grew up with Tom and Jerry shit.
The worst ones
Thinking of
are
the
like
mask.
when it's like 60-year-old guys who like just don't understand the internet and know that everyone can see their comments. Those are the fucking worst.
Do you guys remember this dude, this like 90-year-old dude on Twitter who would write back to porn sites like, "Oh, you're looking delicious this morning."
No, I didn't.
I saw the like
I'm
pastor.
I'm new to
died.
Twitter, guys. I'm new to Twitter still, so
He died, but he's a Twitter legend.
really I never knew that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Every now and then you'll see like a pastor fucking comment like, "Oh, I love to make sweet, passionate love to those breasts and shit," and then people are like, "Yo, you go to my fucking church, dog? What the
Yeah.
fuck?" It's
Father Greg, you talk on Sundays, buddy.
Yeah.
Or like when Ted Cruz was found.
Ted Cruz.
Do you guys remember when Ted Cruz liked the porn video?
Oh
Yeah.
I remember. Do you think he liked it making that face though? The see you in an
His fucking
elevator,
smiling, squirmy, with his like fucking beard hiding his triple
Oh
chin.
my god!
Fuck
dude.
Ted Cruz.
Ted Cruz, the Chevy Ted Cruz of death, dude.
Yeah, I feel like cell phone people have always been hot. The Verizon guy.
He's a traitor.
Jake from State
Flo,
Farm.
Jake from State Farm.
Which one?
Khakis?
The first
both
one?
Both of them are fine.
There's another Jake?
Yeah, the original
Yeah.
Jake.
There's two Jakes?
Oh, there's
the white one.
So,
and
hold
then
on.
the new.
Okay, so Willie told me the story about this one because I didn't know because I was so confused. I was like, oh, they replaced Jake from State Farm.
They
with
killed that
another
motherfucker off.
guy. Yeah, but then apparently all of the State Farm agents are named Jake now.
Yeah, because on the
Even
first
the women?
Even the women, the women are Jake.
The first
Nice.
episode or the
True
first
equality.
commercial with
Yeah.
the new Jake from State Farm,
Yeah,
it showed the old Jake from State Farm. He's like, "Hey, do they always
then
ask
he
what
goes
you're
like-
wearing?" And he's
Yeah.
like, "Yeah."
yeah. I didn't see that commercial, so I was so confused. I was like, oh, they killed off the boy Jake. Like, nah, dude, everyone's Jake.
They made a handsome.
I would love to work in advertising. It sounds
Wait,
so stupid.
State Farm's is State Farm communist? Are they socialist?
Because they're wearing.
They're all the same uniform. They're
J.K.
all the
That's
Simmons.
same
communism,
name.
not socialism. But yeah.
I know,
Yeah, it's
just- I know.
communism.
That's very communist.
Yeah, dude, learn your
communism.
difference.
Get woke.
Get woke, dude.
Dude.
Fucking fascist.
I play golf. I can't be woke.
Yeah,
you were
dude.
you were dressed like you were ready for the fucking RNC yesterday and shit.
Yeah, I really
Who
was. Dude.
commented saying that you look like you're dressed for
Our
to
guest
vote-
here today, dude. That was our guest.
ready to vote?
I wrote, you look like you're going to vote Republican. You also.
Yeah, he said I look like because I got the golf polo. I wore Dickies, which wasn't
Like a true
it wasn't
Latino,
golf.
you know those Latinos who are like conservatives?
Yeah. The old Latinos that have been here for a minute and they
Yeah, the ones from
realize-
Cuba.
The ones from Cuba.
Actually, one of our actors is like a full-on Trump supporter. I haven't followed him from our thesis.
Really?
Yeah.
Is it who I think it is?
No, it's not the star. He was.
No, I know who.
He's super nice.
I know who it is. Yeah,
Yeah.
fucking
Can we call him out?
bodyguard.
He's not gonna listen.
No, he.
Go
Yeah,
ahead,
yeah.
go
Oh,
ahead.
what's his name?
Bodyguard, David.
David. Oh, dude.
like how full fledged of a Trump
He
supporter?
watches OANN. Do you guys know what OANN is? What
no,
American-
I don't.
When Fox News is not stupid enough for you, you go to OANN, which it stands for One American News Network, and it's pretty much like even more propaganda than
He's like
Fox News.
Breitbart type shit.
More than Breitbart. It's like a full on dear leader
Oh, so
Trump
it
channel.
leans heavily into it.
Yeah,
balls deep and
it's
shit.
a 24/7 news channel where we promote Trump and talk about how great and not sterile, full of
What?
fertile.
fertile. Oh,
I got
Ew.
my fertility and my
fertility
sterility.
was fucked, dude. Oh my god. Oh, dude,
Ew.
that guy was a piece of work himself, dude. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, he really ruined my directing that night. I was playing director
man.
and psychologist. Not that I was ever a good director, but
Victor, you were a good director. I think you were a good director. You had really good vision and you had an idea.
Thanks.
We were just kind of soft on our actors.
I didn't know what I was doing. And
None of us.
I remember when you
really
guys were
did.
voting for my thesis, I was saying, please stop voting for me. I don't know.
Okay, guys. So here's some backstory with me and Victor. So Victor and I went to CSUN together. We were both in the television program, and we first met at the in the kind of like the,
Republican National Convention.
yes, at the
Young Republicans
Young
Club.
Republicans Club, dude. Yeah, dude.
It was Mitt Romney.
Yeah, he was going for golf. I was going for tennis. No, the other way around. He was going for tennis. I was going for golf.
You're going for badminton. That's the real one.
Oh yeah, badminton. Yeah. Shuttlecocks. Anyways, that was good. That was lame.
Memo hated me when he first met me.
I didn't like Victor because I was having a conversation with one of our friends, shout out Brian, and we were talking about music,
man.
and then he and I didn't like a certain artist, and then he was like, you know what? Actually, I think I really like them, blah blah blah. And I was like, oh, this guy's one of those contradictory motherfuckers.
No, I remember the conversation. You guys were talking because Blink-182 released the deluxe edition of California.
Oh yeah, okay.
And that song Parking Lot came out.
Okay.
And you guys were talking about how good it was. I'm like, I didn't really like it. And the song does suck, but the thing is, like,
That whole band sucks. In
no,
general.
fuck
Yeah,
you.
all right, Willie.
Every Blink-182 album is good.
Willie,
No.
I am behind you on almost everything. And
I
that
love
that
you. I love
almost
you.
just came in like 5 seconds ago when you said that dumb ass fucking shit right there.
The podcast
So,
is canceled.
Anyways, he and I were talking, and then I was like, hold on.
But what's interesting though is like I didn't come in like a no, you're wrong.
No.
Blink-182 sucks. Like I was just like singing like most people like me, so I'm just
Yeah.
like I think Memo not liking me is more reflective of him.
It was.
I don't,
No,
think-
it
I don't
really
think
was.
I don't think I had a problem with Victor at all.
No,
when I
it
first
really
met him.
was. It really was. I'm a fucking piece of shit.
There's like 2 people who don't like me with reason. Everyone else I generally get along with.
Dude, yeah. I didn't have a good reason to not like
So I let
Victor.
most people step on me.
but also I didn't really vibe with anyone in that class at that point. And I had a chip on my shoulder for a lot of other shit, and I took it out on everyone else. But that
Like
terrible.
golf.
So, anyways, Victor and I met. Victor and I really like got to kind of know each other at a
Pool party.
At a pool party, and he saw I had these punk patches on my shorts, and we're like, oh, he's like, oh, dude, that's a cool band, blah blah blah. And we started talking punk. He was like, damn, Memo, if I had known you listened to this, I think we would have been like real good friends during the class. And then after that, we had classes together and we became friends.
Aw.
Then we did
That
our
was really
senior.
sweet.
We did
So
our
sweet.
senior thesis together, but here's the thing: I had a pitch and he had a pitch because we both took a direct writing class
Mhm.
that was supposed to prepare us for the senior thesis.
Right.
And his script wasn't from that class. His was an alien script, which
Yeah.
is really funny because guess where we are now?
You know what though? I've been obsessed with like the paranormal since I was a kid. Like that's
Yeah.
one thing I don't tell people.
Yeah,
But like,
you just told everyone now.
yeah, I told everyone because like a lot of people think like, oh, this guy's a fucking weirdo. But I've been obsessed with like aliens, ghosts, all that shit.
It's
So,
fun.
It's
a
so
lot of
fun.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun to dive into. Like I've been on a paranormal not a paranormal investigation, but I've been into a haunted hospital that I wasn't supposed to be in.
I don't fuck with that shit, bro.
Dude, that shit's
Okay,
so.
I don't
look,
believe in that
So
shit,
look,
bro.
there's a ghost at my office, right?
Oh
so-
yeah, the
so
ghost.
So there's a
Alright,
ghost at my
already-
The Simpsons ride,
Already
too.
bullshit. But continue.
So every other weekend, or whenever I get called in, I go to the office on the weekends, right? And I'm by myself. There was one time, and everyone told me about it, but I was like, you guys are fucking tripping, you're like, whatever. I'm chilling, and then I hear the faucet turn on for the sink in the kitchen. I'm like, what? And I get up, and like the faucet, like the thing is like fully pulled back. I closed it, and then I hear like footsteps down the hall. I'm like, I'm fucked. I clocked out. I left. I went home, and I've been working there for almost a year now. At that location, and nah, dude, I every other week I fucking hear something or see something.
I don't
All right.
believe in ghosts because it doesn't
Same.
like mix with my personal beliefs. Because I don't think anything happens when you die. Like I think it's just like black. But I've had 2 ghost experiences. So it's
Nice.
just-
You want to tell us one?
I'll tell you both. I have the lamest ghost story.
You do?
Yeah.
What, did someone butter your toast and you didn't realize it? Like, oh shit.
Almost. The first one was I was like 12 years old and I used to jam with my buddy Chris. He would play guitar and play bass and we would do it at my place.
Mhm.
And I always did it when no one was home.
That rhymed.
Sorry, Dr. Seuss. I always did it when no one was home because we're making noise. We live in a small place, and so Chris was over. I'm sitting on the couch. I'm tuning the bass. Chris is in the kitchen getting water, and I look up to where my bathroom is, and I see a little kid looking back at me. And this little kid had like a bowl cut, like a suit. He was pale, and he had like I didn't see anything.
So he was a
What
dork.
time was this?
So you said so you're saying he was a dork.
He was a turbo virgin. This was around like 2. It was in the afternoon. I'm gonna go like around 2 o'clock because we would usually jam when they let us out of school at like 12. And so like his eyes was just like black. And so like I look up, I see this, and then in my head all I thought was nah.
This isn't happening.
Yeah, I just look up. I'm like no, and then I go back down to tuning the bass. Then I look up and it's gone. So I don't know, like maybe I mistook the vacuum because again, I don't believe in ghosts, but I know I remember this. My second ghost experience happened at the Simpsons ride. So a lot of people say the ride is haunted.
Yeah.
I think everyone's just full of shit. But there was one night where it was me, my 2 workers, Stephanie and Samantha, and we were working the 3rd floor and it was just us 3.
Yeah.
And supposedly the haunting is up there and supposedly it's a little girl who died in like the back windows Back to the Future. She had a heart condition and I'm pretty sure someone did die. Like
yeah, she wasn't made for time travel.
Yeah. Her heart cannot handle 88 miles per hour.
Yeah, not everyone can do.
And so it was just us. I didn't even tell them when it happened, but it was just us 3. And literally for like an hour, they didn't send anyone up to us. So we were just loading empty vehicles and making them go.
What?
And so I thought, like, you know what? They're probably, because no one's coming up here, they're probably going to shut this floor down and they're going to send me on lunch. So I might as well just clean out the car now. So I'm just ready to go. So I clean the car out, send the car to fly. It comes back and there's a Twinkies wrapper like on the seat. So there's nothing else on top of this. This is the highest floor we're on. It couldn't have fallen from somewhere up. I'm like, that's weird. I'm pretty sure I would have caught a Twinkie wrapper on the seat. I don't think of it. 2 weeks later, my brother brings up like, hey, do you remember this website we used to go on when we were kids and it had like every haunted place in California?
I was about to say Pornhub. That's when it started.
7 years old.
7 years old.
I'm like, yeah, I do. And he's like, do you remember that for the Back to the Future ride, which is where the Simpsons ride is now?
Yeah.
It used to say that at night, security would find candy wrappers on the floor after everyone cleaned.
I kind of remember hearing about that too.
Yeah. So maybe I got like a ghost wrapper.
So
Ghost
ghosts
rapper.
manifest like actual.
There's no science behind this, Chris.
Victor, are you trying to lose your job?
So ghosts would manifest actual. I mean, what's the word?
Like a
physical tangible,
Yeah,
physical
they're
properties.
materializing the stories that fall that they fall under.
Yeah,
Or
like
is that
maybe
what-
this kid who
Wow,
died
I've
had
never
like
heard
a
that
sweet
one.
tooth, and they probably died from they ate so much candy.
They had
like,
too many Twinkies on Back to the Future.
You have that many Twinkies, okay? But yeah, some ghosts can like manifest physical objects or like just
See, my
poltergeist.
thing would be like you gotta take a good look at that like Twinkies wrapper. Like when does it expire? Which means when was it made? Is it a new ghost or was it a ghost from like?
Wait, did they ever
90s?
say what year this kid died?
The Back to the Future opened up in 92. I think it happened in the mid 90s.
Okay, so then yeah,
But the thing
Chris
ab-
is onto something.
The
yeah.
thing about theme parks though is if you die on a theme park property,
They don't consider you dead until you're outside, right?
yeah, they put you in an ambulance and they say you died on your way to the hospital. But no, like a lot
I
of
thought that was only Disney.
No, every
Disney,
place,
everything,
everything
yeah.
for insurance purposes.
Wait.
If you officially died in the ambulance, even though you died halfway through the ride, it looks much better for you. It looks much better for you as a company. And
I think Chris.
we
is
can
onto-
build the ambulance.
I think Chris is on something. What if you just
We can-
forgot a Twinkie wrapper?
Maybe a Twinkie
That's
wrapper
the
was
thing,
just like
too.
hanging up and then just with the shaking it fell off.
That's
Chris
the
is
thing, too.
questioning
I'm
your
sure-
work ethic.
No.
here.
Well, no. I'm sorry. It's nothing. Not yours, but everyone. Every single week, there's been a conspiracy that's been brought up on this table.
Yeah, that's what you guys talk. Ghosts are not
And every
conspiracies.
single every single week.
Those
There's
are
like a
fucking-
It's
little.
a different category, Chris.
I don't know
Danny
if it's
Phantom.
like this house, but I smell a little bit of bullshit, and it comes up every single time. A conspiracy theory. It might be the dogs. It might be the conspiracy theories. I don't know.
So far,
This is sober, Chris.
okay. So far, we
This is
have
the
3
first-
conspiracies.
Yeah,
We
this is
got-
the first podcast that I'm sober, actually. So that also might be, but
We've gone
Yeah.
through what? We went through Pornhub trafficking children. We went through 5G, and now we're
No,
at
we
Ghost.
didn't. We didn't go through it.
Oh no, yeah.
All right.
actually, no, we did go.
We did,
on
yeah,
the-
we
we
mentioned
did.
it.
We
It was
did.
just the
Yeah.
other-
Yeah.
With, like, No, I'm sure there's a
Nothing wrong with your house. That's not what I. That's not the point of it.
I
It
guess
was
we'll
just-
do it at your house from now on.
It was just goddamn
Do
it.
it outside.
Whatever.
I'm sure there's a rational explanation for like a Twinkie popping up. When I
100%
should have
there
fucking
is.
seen it, but I can't think of one. Like I'm not. There's literally like if I was on the 2nd floor, I'm like okay, maybe it fell off from the 3rd floor, but I was on the highest. It's like if you're on the roof,
And
you're
the
looking at me like I'm full of shit. But I know this ride.
The cleaning crew. No offense. I'm sure you guys are great employees. The
I-
cleaning crew at Universal Theaters, right when they're about to go home, might not be
That's the
doing the
thing,
best
though.
job.
This was
I-
like early in the day.
This was
wasn't it?
7 p.m.
Well, I thought you said
Oh,
This
but it
wasn't.
was
Oh,
closed.
hold on. No, the ghost story is that security would find candy wrappers on the floor after.
with children all
Supposedly
around in the
cleaning
theme
out.
parks and shit. That's
This,
No, this is after hours. This is after
Wild.
hours.
this is like after
7 p.m.'s after hours.
No.
No,
This is when it
the
happened to
ghost
him.
story.
You guys got to get this story straight.
Okay. Shut the fuck up. I'll explain it.
I'm
Okay,
sick and
Chris.
tired of your criticism.
Okay, Chris. Back in the 90s, they
Right.
would clean up the ride. They would clean up the queues.
I'm with you so far.
After hours, 1 a.m., security's doing the rounds.
How are you know? Were you there?
I read it online.
Just kidding.
After hours,
Already, the online part.
after hours, security would find candy wrappers when they were supposedly clean. I get it. That sounds like bullshit.
It sounds like lazy fucking employees, dude.
And I can tell you, I was lazy too. I would just sweep it under somewhere where no one's gonna look. Can Universal fire me still? I don't know.
I don't know, dude.
Anyways,
They're not
okay, so that
listening.
was the ghost story that my brother and I read online when we were kids.
Mhm.
I forgot about it.
Right.
When I found the wrapper, it was 7 o'clock. It was really slow. I cleaned out the whole car because I'm like, they're probably just gonna make me because before we would shut it down, clean it, and then we'd go to a different position. I was like, they're gonna send me on lunch. I'll just clean it out so I can go eat quickly.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So I cleaned the car out. I send it to fly. It flies empty. It comes back and there's a Twinkie wrapper. And in my head, I didn't even think ghost at the time. I thought like, I'm pretty sure I would have caught this, but whatever's. 2 weeks later, my little brother reminds me of the story of the candy wrappers being found after hours.
Shout out, Doug.
And that's shout out Doug. And that's when I connected the lamest ghost story. in the world.
It could have been negligence. It could have been paranormal activity. Who fucking knows?
Yeah, because Universal's built on like an Indian burial ground. There was like a whole war and the
All
oh,
of
it wasn't a war. They signed like a treaty. Yeah,
Every city in this
Yeah.
country is on an Indian.
that's why this
burial
country
ground.
fucking sucks. Because we built the whole thing on.
This country is cursed, dude. But so Victor and I were in a class together. Victor was trying to convince people don't vote for my story, and I was doing the same thing because people were going for my script.
Do you
But
know
I was
why?
like, no, I want to be a director of photography, not a director.
Do you know why I didn't want people voting for me? Because we had a winter break, and you're supposed to show up on the first day of thesis class with like a whole pitch.
Yeah.
And I spent like my 3 weeks of winter break thinking like, an idea will come to me, an idea will come to me. And I didn't pitch the alien one because it took place in the snow, and I was like in my head. And I'm like looking back, maybe I should have, but whatever. And so I'm like, an idea will come up to me, and I'm driving to school with like 20 minutes of class. I was like,
Yeah.
fuck, I don't have any
Any
ideas.
ideas.
And I park my car and I start walking to class. And then I think of one. I think of a pitch that's like, okay, it'll satisfy the fact that I got a pitch, but it's also like so boring that no one will vote for it. And then I got the most votes out of the whole class.
Yeah.
And it was,
So it was the final round of like how many we did 3 theses,
Yeah.
and there was 4 or 5 on the table. Mine was one of them, and I was like, guys, I don't want to direct mine, but people were voting for mine because I knew how to pitch it. I had
'cause
people
Memo's funny.
I had people laughing at my pitch, and they're like, I was like, fuck, shouldn't have been funny. God damn it. Fuck. And then I was like, guys, please, I because I didn't want to give my baby to someone else to direct.
Mhm.
Because I knew I knew someone who was like, dude, I'll direct it. And I knew they would not do it justice. And I was like, oh, no. Okay. I was like, no. And I liked Victor's idea because I always wanted to do something that had to do with music and comedy. I was like, oh, Victor, let me help you. I want to be your director of photography. And then Victor's got chosen and blah, blah, blah. The rest is history. He and I did it. And it was just, it was the crudest
and I told
senior thesis in the world.
And I told people don't vote for me because I don't know what I'm doing. But I guess it worked out though, because I don't know how to work cameras. All I know how to do is write. I can barely direct.
You can edit.
I could at the time, yeah, but I don't think I could have handled it in like the way the editor could have. But I pitched a has-been rock star moving in with like his kid who he hasn't talked to in 30 years.
I still haven't seen that shit. And
Yeah,
you keep telling me
a lot
it's
of people
horrible.
didn't see it.
Don't watch it. Don't watch it. Aaron's
seen it. I like the experience more than I like.
Yeah, it was more of a learning experience. Realize,
and everyone did a great job. It's not a knock on people's work.
No,
I totally take responsibility.
Yeah,
for how
and then
out.
also fucking dude, when we got checked on set, dude,
we didn't get nominated for best comedy, even though there were only like 2 comedies in the whole program.
God damn, dude.
And yeah, there were 2 comedies, us and someone else, and we didn't even get nominated. Like, how did we not get nominated?
Was there even a best comedy?
There was a best comedy section.
Dude, I was like, I just wanted to go home.
College.
Yeah.
I just wanted to get the fuck out of there.
How do you guys
dude.
feel about spending all that money?
Oh, I'm
You
in
know
debt,
what's
big
crazy?
dog.
I don't know where my diploma is.
Oh, you never got it sent out.
No,
huh?
I have it.
He just doesn't know where it is
I don't
in his
care to
mom's
know.
house.
Dude, when I got my diploma in the mail, like I opened it, I held it, and I thought I could rip this up right now and I would not feel a single fucking thing.
Damn, son.
Yeah, and I love going to school. I love meeting people. I love
It
working with
was
you guys.
fucking
It was the best time of my life. I wish I could do it.
Yeah,
all over
when
again.
I got my fucking diploma, like I showed my mom and I was like, look, and then like, oh, we got it in the case and all that, and then I didn't see it on display, and I was like, the fuck? And then I saw my little sister's high school diploma on display. I was like,
the participation trophies on
dude, like what? Like, where's mine? She's like, oh no, he's right there, and I was like, guys, I graduated from college.
Did they not expect your sister to pass high school?
No, they did.
Because if they expected you to pass college, but they didn't expect her,
You know,
I think
and
that'd be
that
more
was
of an
the thing. They were like, and that's how it's always been with my
Yeah.
parents. Like, we knew you were gonna graduate from high school. What the fuck? Like, whatever, dude. Like, I was like, I'm the first one. I'm the fucking first one.
You're
dude.
the first one born in a hospital too.
Oh god damn! Fucking. So me and Victor are at work, and I was punking on our friend Aaron for something, and then Aaron's like, "Yeah, Grandma, I bet you were the first one in your family born in a hospital," and I fucking died. I think I was straight up. I was. My dad was born on a farm. My mom was born in a little pueblito, close enough to like a farm, dude. It was like, nah, dude.
Hey, you know, straight up, I'm not sure my parents were born in hospitals. My dad was born in El Salvador.
I never asked.
Yeah, and my mom had like 7 brothers and sisters. Like,
Yeah.
could they even afford a hospital? So,
But yeah, that was a funny little side story. But yeah, that's how me and Victor knew each other, and then we've been friends ever since.
yeah, we've been tight ever since.
We've been tight ever since, and then now we work together.
Dope.
Yeah, now we work together, and I think I'm probably gonna spend the rest of my life with Memo. Whether
Yeah,
I
whether we like
want
it or not, dude. Yeah, for real.
Stuck with them.
I guess by proxy, you guys are stuck
That's
with
how I
us
feel
too.
about Chris.
Mwah.
Mwah.
See, there's more passion
Give
here,
him a
though.
kiss.
There's more passion between me and
No,
Chris.
Memo and I have had our fair share of like
French
homoerotic-
kiss.
Yeah.
I'll French kiss you right now, dude.
Oh, fuck you. You want to go to my room really quick?
No,
Can we
because the
watch?
dogs are there and the
Oh,
dogs
yeah,
are gonna
yeah,
lick
yeah.
my asshole. It's not gonna be pretty, dude.
which means
What?
Which means Chris is on top, and I've always seen Willie as a bottom.
Okay, all right. Look, this is where we're going to end it. I'm going to tell this story really quick.
Okay.
I had a discussion about this.
Oh,
Okay,
God,
so-
dude.
About you being a bottom?
passionate, dude.
I was
Hang on.
working at Boomtown.
I am not a top.
I was working at Boomtown, and you know, I was drinking with all of my coworkers
Lies.
who happened to be gay, and the conversation came up.
They just happen to be gay.
The conversation came up because another one of my coworkers was just like, "Man, Willie, you're a fucking bottom. Shut the fuck up." And I was so offended. I'm like, "Bitch, I'm a top." And then all the gay guys were just like,
That's
and-
their way of trying to fuck you, or get fucked by you.
So we start
Squeal, piggy,
talking.
squeal.
We start talking, and they're like, "Willie, look, man, I don't know. I don't think you have like the
Prove it.
like. I don't think you have like the drive for it." I'm like, "You
Jesus
motherfuckers,
Christ.
dude!" And they're just like, usually bears are on the bottom. I'm just like, oh,
Bears have to be hairy though. You're
yeah,
not
I'm a
hairy.
seal. According to them,
Oh, is that the term?
I'm a seal.
A seal?
Kissed by a rose.
I didn't even
And I'm
Sorry.
I'm fucked, dude.
You oil Willie up, it's gonna feel like a seal.
Oh, this got so quick.
So you're not a
So
bear.
Continue.
you're not a bottom?
You're not a bottom.
I'm a bottom.
You're a bottom.
You're-
Oh, you
okay.
accepted
after
it.
all that.
Yeah, I accepted it, dude. Because it went on for weeks. It went on for fucking weeks. The argument just kept going, and they would all come into work and they'd be like, you know what? I was thinking about it, maybe. And then like the argument would keep happening for days and days and days. And I was like, you know, fuck it, I'm a bottom. They're like, oh, okay, cool, you accepted it. I'm like, motherfucker, I thought you guys were arguing, like fighting for my fucking top rights.
No, yeah, but can you reach around?
I
If
can reach
someone-
around.
No, but if someone's on, you don't have to reach around if you're on the bottom. Someone has to reach around. For
I've
you.
never tried it.
What the fuck? because that's,
It's not love making unless both people.
you've
go,
never.
so.
Do you need?
Okay.
To,
You've never been with a
do you
man.
need to? Do you need to clarify anything to
No,
people?
I don't.
All right.
I'm
Okay.
comfortable with my sexuality enough.
I don't know where the fuck this
I
conversation
know, dude.
went.
Willie, where did talk about?
But you wanted to end on this part, so thanks,
so Willie's
Willie.
a bottom.
I guess Willie's a bottom. He's gonna declare it.
I think that should be the screenshot for the post.
It's all three of us, and then Willie's in front of us. Just
All of
running.
us just spit roasting.
Everyone's. I'm gonna get text messages from so many people like, "You're gay.
You're
You're
gay?
gay." It's like, no.
I'm not,
It's just it's a topic of conversation.
It was just. It
If
was,
I was gay,
Can I ask?
I'm not gay, but if I was,
but if I was, and hear me out, it's a hypothetical.
we'll have it, Victor.
When you make love, are you on top?
It depends on how drunk I am.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, it depends.
Wait, hold on. How drunk you are if you're on
Yes.
top?
Or does she go on top?
It depends.
Okay.
Are you throwing your weight around,
No, I'm
buddy?
Do you guys only do one? position?
No,
I'm
I
a
don't.
lazy lover.
Well, I'm okay, but here's the thing, guys. Here's the thing, guys. Like,
It doesn't matter about weight, Memo. It doesn't.
Okay, yeah,
It
just
I
doesn't-
think
yeah.
okay. I mean,
It
Because the
matters
girls you
how-
date are like really like.
You know,
Impact.
it's so fucking funny too, dude.
Here we go.
Because my cousin told me that shit the other day.
oh, it's fucking
My
hilarious.
cousin's like, you keep landing yourselves these fucking one chin women. I don't know how the
Yeah.
fuck you do it, but
One chin women.
Fucking Batman over
I've
here.
never heard that before.
single chin women, dude.
How the fuck do you get these one chin women?
I died laughing when I heard that shit. I was like, oh fuck.
no, I have to get creative. You know,
Olivia.
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 No, but yeah, that's all the time we have for today, guys.
Just wanted to throw that quick one in there, guys.
That's all the time we have for today, guys. Is anything for the podcast, Victor? Before we head out, do you want to say anything to the
Shout you
good
out.
people listening?
You want to plug in anything where they can follow you?
Yeah, I don't have any. I don't like. I'm so boring.
You have any
I
words?
Instagram, Twitter, VICAESEO Vicky Esco. You can follow me. Yeah, just fucking vote. Just vote.
Yeah.
Just vote for the old man.
Fuck it.
I know it sucks, but whatever. It's literally like the smallest step we can take. Just fucking vote. Don't let these idiots win again. Wear your mask. Wash your hands. Wash your ass. Because the new Batman movie looks dope, and I want to see that in theaters. So please
Oh yeah.
get vaccinated when the vaccine comes out. Just follow science.
Hell yeah, pimp.
Stop
Hell
being
yeah,
stupid
pimp.
and
Good time.
vámonos. Let's do it.
All right,
And
guys.
protect the AT&T girl at
Protect
all costs.
the
Protect
Oh.
Milana Vaintrup. We love you, dude.
If you
We
need
love
bodyguards, you got 4 big
Yeah,
boys over
dude.
here.
Also, if you want to be a guest on the podcast, I'd love to have you, dude.
After
Fill out
listening to this
the submission
episode, I don't think she's going to be a guest. though.
Oh
All right, guys.
So I'm Memo.
I'm Willie.
This is Chris.
This is Anything for the Podcast. Follow
Thank
us
you
on
for listening.
at AFT Podcast on Instagram for weekly, daily updates and all that.
You can
and,
follow. You can find us on Spotify and Anchor FM.
and YouTube.
Please get on Stitcher. I use
God
Stitcher.
damn it, dude. All right.
We'll work on it.
We'll see
Thank
what we
you.
can do about that.
All right.
All right. Take care,
See you guys
everyone.
next week.
Bye.